Hello there. Today we are going to have a discussion on conversation. Speaking about conversation, we all love to talk, don't we? We tend to interact with people in different ways with different approaches or aspects in according to our needs. The manner in which we communicate with people differs according to the situation. Now, with reference to the same, let's have a look at the different styles of talking today. Style 1. Small talk. So what is small talk? It is that informal piece of communication where you engage in that chit-chat chatter of sweet nothings with your friends, your family, your colleagues at your workplace, or even strangers at times. I could say it is that part of communication where you talk or you speak just for the sake of engaging in a conversation. However, there are those who use it as an effective strategy to build up interpersonal relationships. This has a unique aspect to it because as far as small talk is concerned, it does not give any personal information away. Let's look at a few situations in which you could use small talk effectively to your benefits. Now let's assume that you are in a gathering to which you have been invited. However, you don't know anyone there. So you could be a part of a conversational group once you begin to observe. You can observe the kind of information people are sharing and then be a part of one of the conversational group, whichever you find interesting. You could also begin your small talk in a group conversation by introducing yourself. You could say, I am, give your name, and also give your purpose. If you are having a one-on-one conversation with an individual, you could pick up general topics like the weather, current news, sports, hobbies, and so on to make your conversation interesting. Now, is small talk as small as we think? Not all the time, because it could lead to a connection. If you are someone with a friendly attitude and with an ability to talk about on a variety of topics, people will admire you and would want to be friends with you, or maybe even get to know you. So that's one trick as to how you could build an everlasting connection with a small talk. Style 2. Control talk. This conversational style focuses on the control or the use of power. Most of us, when given the opportunity, love to be in control, whether it is at home or at your workplace. I'm sure you would agree if I give you examples. Are you that one person who loves to be in charge of the remote control at home, especially while watching TV? Or have you ever sat in an office meeting wishing that you were in charge of the discussion? Yes, my dear friends, control talk engages in leadership qualities. Let me tell you that control talk can be quite effective when you use it as an effective tool. It engages in a conversation which is straightforward. There is no beating about the bush here. This conversation is diplomatic and to the point. But remember, it is not very harsh with an intention to hurt people. As far as control talk is concerned, you have the light control talk and the heavy control talk or the iron fist talk. Light control talk. A very simple example. Most of us teachers use it in our classrooms. when we ask our students to submit an assignment or give them dates for an examination. Students listen to us without any arguments. They are controlled by the teacher in a very light and mild way. As far as heavy control talk or iron fist talk is concerned, I would love to give you an example of that kind of a harsh tone which a boss uses with his non-performing employees. Style 3. Search talk. This is a conversational technique that involves troubleshooting or problem-solving technique. It comes in handy when you are engaged in a group discussion at your workplace, especially if the discussion is going to be based on finding solutions to any scenario at your workplace that needs to be resolved. You could think in terms of putting forth a number of questions like in a brainstorming session and analyze the kind of responses that come. Yes, this is what exactly Search Talk is all about. Finding a solution to a problem through discussion. Style 4. Straight talk. This is quite similar to control talk. However, it presents factual information. It's more about speaking from your experience, dealing with certain situations, and how you went about resolving the issue. It tends to educate others and create an awareness of how to tackle situations from your experience. I think if you are going to browse out there and search for more information or examples of straight talk, the best one would be TED Talks. I hope you found this session interesting. See you then. Bye.